Big Talk Podcast. We back with AKA Kool A. Now, back in the days, in the 90s, who was your favorite rapper between 8 Ball and UGK? Which one you prefer?
Probably UGK, Pimp C, man, when he came about, and I remember Fresh, Kool, shout out to Kool Daddy Fresh, man. He got me a Pimp C. That's when they used to be on the tapes.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Fresh had a bunch of stuff. That UGK was one of them. He gave me. He said, "Man, listen to dude Pimp C, man. He nasty." And we used to be fans. Like me and Fresh and all us back in the days when we was living out west, we were fans of rap. So we had all the tapes, everything, the Gangsta Nip, Swab House. We had all that kind of stuff. All the stuff on the West Coast, Silly Seal, E40. We were listening to all that stuff, man. And the thing about UGK we liked is they just put it down for the South. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the real sound of the South. Man, when Pimp C came with that real country rap tune sound, with that country, it's Pimp C, bitch. Yeah. And what the fuck is up? You know what I'm saying? When he came, it was like he was a mixture between Run DMC and fucking Willie D from the Ghetto Boys, all in one dude. So he was everything, man. It was a brand new sound for the South. And everybody, including A-Ball and them and JG, everybody were trying to rap like Pimp C. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's my opinion. Everybody was trying to rap like the Pimp. Right? Because that's how they put it down that good. And they kind of changed down south rapping, how you sound. And they just took it to a whole nother level, man.
It was good days.
Yeah.
Now, in our day and time, what was the popular club, the club that was jumping, where you can find everybody on a Friday or Saturday night or something?
Well, I love Malibu.
I knew you was going to say that.
But see, hold on now. Malibu.
The Castle.
Malibu, hold on, listen. Malibu, when you talk about Mally's, when you talking about Malibu back in the days, that's like on your top 5 list. It might be number 2 on the list of top 5. But you talking about number 1 club back then, man, had to been out west on 40 after midnight. Man, wasn't nothing better than after midnight, man.
Oh, he took his way back.
Man. Shout out to Gant, John Gant, the owner of After Midnight. God rest his soul. He was a good friend of mine. He was a good friend of my father's. And me and my father and John Gant, we were sitting at the midnights when he was building it from the ground up. John Gant got out of prison. He did 25 years. He got out of prison when he was 75 years old, and he built At the Midnight from the ground up. So it's a hell of a story behind him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The dude that built it, John Gant, that was his name. But shout out, man, keep on resting, John Gant. Man, he was a good friend of my father's, so he loved me too. So by the time I got grown and was able to get At the Midnight, he just let me do whatever I wanted. He let me sit in there and just sell weed all night, wouldn't say a word. You know what I'm saying? When I said, Gant, you know, I feel bad. I made 800 or 900 in there selling weed. I said, Gant, you know, I feel bad. I said, Gant, you need me to break, take care of you, give you something for that, man. I appreciate you tonight. He said, nah, Crump. That's what he used to call me. He said, nah, Crump, you ain't got to give me nothing. Just give me a big old fat joint. I said, you know what, Gant, I'm going to roll that motherfucker for you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, my favorite club was At the Midnight, man.
You're a Mr. Top Dog?
Yeah, of course. Come on, man.
What? I ain't seen him in.
I didn't know you wanted to talk about Top Dog on record.
Man, hey, you know he living right. All of us living right now, but you know that was one of the clubs too. Now
Man,
Top Dog had to go, and a lot of people don't know
what
that he's not from Nashville. You know where Top Dog from? Memphis.
Is it? He got a brother. It's a twin. There's 2 of them. Top Dog a good friend of mine. It's 2 of them. He got a brother, man. I think Top Dog
A
a
twin?
Yeah, man. Man, I'm telling you, the brother.
That's a new one on me. I ain't.
Man, shout out to Top Dog, man. I love the Top Dog coming up. I know, just like John Gant, I knew Top Dog personally. And Top Dog, I'll never forget one time, they got to fighting up in Top Dog one night. You know, you remember them steps you go all the way down?
Yeah.
Man, they were fighting down there. I'm talking about they were beefing good. Nigga, Top Dog came, pulled out the strap, got the buzzing at the crowd, bruh. Man, we like, what the hell? I swear to God, I think he had some. You remember them bullets they use in Hollywood, the cap bullets?
He had the little
blanks.
32 or 38 back then.
Man, he had some
That's
blanks.
all he kept.
I swear, man, I think Top Dog had a gun with some blanks in it, man. Yeah, he shot that gun. Everybody scrambled. I'll never forget that. Everybody scrambled out the door, man. Top Dog, look, you been there getting some pussy from a gal you went to school with and shit. We like, Juanita, how much you gonna charge me? I can't give me 20, all right, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He go, look, it wasn't just average prostitutes back then. These were girls you went to school. You knew them anyway, so you was really just supporting the cause. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, Top Dogs was the shit. So we had what we got? We got After Midnight. You gonna put Top Dog before? You gonna put them before Malibu?
But see, it's a different. They were just hood legends. You know what I'm saying? They were hood legends. So I got to reach out to Top.
Shout out to Top Dog, man. Now I'm gonna tell you that I had some of the fondest memories of clubbing, man. Was goddamn it Outer Limits.
Yeah.
Outer Limits out Knowlesville Road. I mean, oh my God, that was some good times. And Outer Limits, it was kind of like the bigger After Midnight.
Yeah. Because
Outer Limits now, John Gant had all these rooms you could go in, you know, kick it, do whatever you want. Just rooms in the club, you know, you get in for free. You just walk in there, lock the door, and that's y'all room for the night. Outer Limits was like, they had a bunch of rooms, but it was different clubs. Have you ever been to Outer Limits? Okay, in Outer Limits, they had different.
She's a squirrel.
They had different clubs in Outer Limits. Like you come in, then you go over here, it'd be a Jamaican club. Then you come out of there and go into somewhere else, and it'd be another kind of club. It was all of these clubs in the one club. You remember that?
Yeah.
Then they had a big old restaurant on the side. You know, man, it was a good time.
Dang. I'll never forget. Me and Cecil, we went there one night, man.
Right.
Man, I'm talking about, you know, he's silly. Man, we up in there, man. We at the bar, we getting our drinks. I look over, he at the bar in the corner getting some head.
But for real, Cecil.
Man, Cecil, man, it messed me up. I didn't think he had that much game, man, because he's so silly. Man, I'm trying to tell him to come on. He like, your turn.
This is not a
we in the club. Yeah, get some head in the club. Man, when we got in the car, I like, man, I didn't know you had no game like that, man.
Damn.
And she wasn't bad. She was bad, but she wasn't ugly either, though. But she was.
Shout out to my boy Cecil, man. Hey, man, I love me some Cecil, man. Look, we used to have some girls from Columbia. Me and Cecil hooked up with some girls from Columbia. The one I was messing with, she was about 6'4", big tall gal. We used to call her Big Crusher. Man,
she was coming to the pool hall?
No, but she used to come when we used to all be down Sensations. She used to come down there when we used to all be down there. I don't even think it was Sensation then. It might have been Paradise or some shit. But anyway, shout out to Cecil, man. The girls from Columbia, every time I would get with them, they'd be like, "Where's Cecil? Cecil?" I was like, "Damn." The girls loved Cecil back then, man. So shout out to Cecil, man. I think Cecil a truck driver now.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Cecil, man. He made it up out the game. Ended up being a truck driver, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing good for his life now, man. A lot of people that we grew up with in the game or we grew up with on the streets, they wasn't that successful, man. They ain't make none of themselves. Or, they fall to the wayside. Shout out to Cecil, man. You're a truck driver now, living a good life.
That part. If you can work with any rapper in the industry, who will it be?
Man, E40's 40 Water, that's my favorite. ain't nobody better than 40 water, man. I love some E40. I love E40.
I wasn't expecting you to say that one.
Yeah, man, that's one. Too Short. I love Too Short. You know, I always was a Bay Area fan. I love and breathe Bay Area music back when I was young.
And he did.
Who?
Breed. He did, ain't he? MC Breed.
Yeah. Breathe wasn't from the. I know I said Breathe. I love him. But shout out to MC Breed is gone. Ain't no future in your front. You remember he was fucking with Pac before Pac even blew up. You remember Breed?
Yeah.
That you gotta get mine, I gotta get yours. Yeah, he fucked with Pac back then before Pac even blew up or got with Death Row or anything. Shout out to MC Breed, R.I.P. to him.
I think he had his pancreas too. He drunk himself to death.
Yeah. So I know he died of some kind of disease.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a legend though. Who else would I want to work with? It's somebody, man. So when you say who I want to work with, somebody new or somebody that been in the game.
Somebody been in the game.
Jay-Z. Cause look, if you met with Jay-Z, bro, if you're even in the same room with Jay, you paid. So look, Jay-Z will be the person I want to work with because guess what? Nigga, if Jay-Z say, yeah, you just say that on your song, nigga, you rich. Hold up, this nigga did a song with who?
Okay, what would be a young rapper?
That boy from Louisville, man. ESTG. Is that his name? Who is it?
He with Yo
42,
wasn't he?
Nah, 42 Doug and ESTG. Man, that's my favorite right now, man. I love them.
The little dark skin dude with the
he from Louisville.
Yeah, I think
he cold, man. I love that now. Now I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Name that song, man.
Man,
he got a hard one. You know what I'm saying?
They got a look. Him and 42 Doug. They got a shout out to them, man. I love them. Like they one of my favorite young groups right now. You know what I'm saying? And us as old heads, we always go hard on the youngsters. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I don't mess with that. I don't mess with that youngster, but I mess with them, man. I mess with 42 Doug and ESTG. They tight. I love you. So I would want to work with EST and 42 Doug.
My heart is right now. I gotta give it up to Finesse. He came out.
Yeah, I forgot about Finesse 2 times. Yeah, I love to work. I love to make I make tracks now. I make beats now, and I love to produce a track for Finesse 2 times, man. Yeah, I love that cat. I didn't even realize he was that young neither, man. He's only like 25. I thought, he was. When I first heard him, I was like, "Oh, this is an old head."
Yeah,
you know
got an old soul.
Yeah,
he been here before.
Yeah, I was like, this is an old head. But then I went and looked him up and everything, and he ain't nothing but like 25, bro. So shout out, man. Shout out to two times, Finesse 2 times. Got out the pen, made a name for himself. Still young, still having a good time, making good money. Down with Rap a Lot, Lil J, and what's Lil J son name? Got the record label.
J Prince Jr.
J Prince Jr. What's that record label name? Mob Ties. Shout out to Mob Ties. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they made a good choice when they went and got him.
Yeah.
Because he's doing good for himself.
How's marriage life, man?
Marriage life, man, is the best thing that ever happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you this. Rapping, hustling, none of that stuff got me a nice house. But marriage did. Marriage did. That's one thing I can say about marriage, man. You know what I'm saying?
Better than one.
Hey, man, when you get married, man, look, all this stuff, these rappers out here and hustlers out here trying to chase nice houses and nice cars and all that. Hey, man, when you get married, Man, God bless you with all that. You know what I mean?
Man, when you got a good woman, man, because you the muscle, she the brain. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I be like, God, I deserve all this. I'm like, man, God will give you, man, when you get married and start living right, man, God will give you stuff you feel like you don't even deserve.
Yeah.
For real, man.
That peace, man, ain't nothing like that peace.
Sure
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
I mean, I had to say marriage is the best thing, man, in the world. And see, this what I'm tripping off now. Now, media, social media, all platforms of media now are always bashing marriage. Always talking, trying to get everybody not to want to be married. And
it's the generation, because the generation now, like, I hate to say it, some of it is our fault. Because when we was doing our thing, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie, most of my kids I gave money to because I was living a fast life.
Yeah.
So they didn't see me in the house with one woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it sort of punctured them, you know what I'm saying, to be like, nah, we ain't, you know what I'm saying, we don't, they thugging, you know what I'm saying? We can't knock them because we done it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, that's why it's hard to talk to them, but, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like it's with the kids, like, they want to be like, nah, we done it so they can do it. Nah, man, we did it for you. You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, struggle.
Yeah,
you know
so we did that for you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want them to be like, well, you did it. Nah, yeah, I did it, so you ain't going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And we had to just be more adamant with our children. I don't even care because, man, they need you more when they get grown. I got grown kids, and, man, they call on me 24/7, you know what I mean? Like, wow. I mean, this is for, like, my daughter called me last night and was telling me about a situation, you know what I'm saying, with a guy. And so, like, look, she need me, you know what I mean? Now I got to make a phone call to this nigga, hey, man, what's going on? This is the father, you know what I mean? Back up a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you got, I don't care how, and she's 30, my daughter's 33.
That's your oldest?
Yeah. But it just go to show you, man, you never get done with your children. You know what I mean? You're always going to have to be there for them. I don't care how grown they is. You know what I'm saying?
That part. Now,